Well, I don't know if it's a reform or a policy statement, but I think for us personally in the health sector, I would say the one pronouncement that the president of this nation made when he said that the economy of this country cannot run with a robust private sector, I think made a huge change in the space. The formation of the Healthcare Federation of Zambia by this government, there was never a formal body that united the private health sector. But this government took it upon itself when presented with an opportunity to recognize one body that will put the health space together and bridge the gap between public and private sector. They did not hesitate. So we must applaud the positive private sector policies that this government has put in place. So with the Federation, the PPDF, we now see things improving. I think you will agree that the health space is rapidly growing. If we just look at the pharmaceutical, your daily use pharmacies around Zambia, 100% of pharmacies you find in all towns are private sector led, and they are expanding. Even to the most remote towns, cities, or even our localities where people stay, you have a chemist around the corner. So that in itself is private sector growth. So pharmaceutical is growing more and more, and these are all SMEs that are opening small chemists around the corner. With regards the curative phase, which is your clinics and hospitals, again, of course, Lusaka is super saturated, but you can see now in other towns, we have a facility in Southern Province that for the first time, a private sector in Southern Province has got a CT scan. And that must be applauded. The investor is a local Zambian, and he's grown it from a small facility to something robust that is providing the whole of Southern Province. It's the only private facility that has a CT scan. Same if you go all the way to Solwezi, Kalumbila, Kitwe. We now have private facilities that are opening up in all these places. We are hoping this expands to other parts of the country. The Federation is helping by bringing players together and also trying to find ways of how cheap financing can be sought for our members so we can expand. I would love to see Zambia become a medical tourism destination, and the private sector is ready as long as we understand that it must be a Zambian-led thing. Build Zambia with Zambians. Let us not look for solutions outside Zambia. We have them here. We need to make sure that government understands that we have them here. If we can source financing, we have all the capabilities to make sure Zambia becomes a pure medical tourism destination.